Once upon a time, there was a remote, abandoned village. This village was known as Night because it seemed to never experience daylight. The sky was always overcast, dark, and there was a sense that something was watching you. People stayed away from this village, and for good reason. The villagers behaved strangely, and it was said that a jinn had once lived there. This jinn had haunted the villagers, driving them mad and causing them to disappear one by one. One day, a brave girl named Morale decided to visit the village to investigate the horrifying stories she had heard. Her mother warned her, saying, "Nothing good comes out of that village," but Morale didn't listen. She packed a small bag, grabbed a flashlight, and set out. When she arrived at the village, at first everything seemed quiet. There were no bird sounds, no wind. Everything felt like a ghost town. Morale slowly walked through the village and soon came upon a large hospital building in the center. This hospital was known as the most terrifying place in the village. According to the legend, no one who entered the hospital ever came out again. Morale forced the hospital doors open and stepped inside, immediately sensing the eerie atmosphere. As she shined her flashlight around, broken beds and rusty medical instruments caught her eye. Everything seemed abandoned, but there was an unsettling feeling that something was still there. Suddenly, she heard a voice coming from deep within the hospital. "Don't go. Don't go." Morale, terrified, followed the voice toward the source. It seemed to be coming from a hidden room in the basement. Gathering her courage, Morale descended the stairs. When she opened the door, her eyes widened in horror. This room was where the patients used to stay, but now something else was there. In the middle of the room, an extremely thin, old woman lay. Her face was nearly unrecognizable, but her eyes were still alive. The woman whispered to Morale, "The jinn, it controls everything. This place is for the lost. You will be lost too." Morale began to retreat in fear, but something was wrong. The door slammed shut behind her, trapping her inside. Suddenly, the walls of the hospital started to echo with strange sounds. The jinn, from the legend, surrounded Morale, driving her insane with terror. Her eyes rolled back, her mind became a jumbled mess. Eventually, Morale screamed and tried to escape, but no matter how fast she ran, she couldn't find the way out. The hospital seemed to change, and all the rooms began to look the same, as if time itself had stopped. From that day on, the villagers never saw Morale again. Everyone believed she had disappeared in that same hospital. However, some villagers, while passing near the hospital at night, claimed they heard terrifying whispers from within. According to the legend, the hospital is still filled with the spirits of the jinn and the lost souls. I hope the translation keeps the eerie feel of the original. Let me know if you'd like any adjustments or more stories.